What's good? What's good? What's good, family? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trapper. Welcome to episode 63, man, of Trappin Tuesday. Let's clap for that. I appreciate each and every one of y'all in the chat, man. Before we get started, man, like, subscribe, and share this out. Listen, man, today we got an amazing episode. As you can see, we back home, baby. We back home, baby. Honey, I'm home. Let's go, man. Listen, man, before we get started, man, Jose, how you feeling? George, how you feeling? Good, baby. Good. Gindy, how you feeling? All right, B, how you feeling? I feel it. Dave, how you feeling? Today, how you feeling?
Episode 63.
That's why I always use him for last. Listen, man, a lot has been going on, and it is truly a battle. But I want us to understand that there is truly a blessing in the battle. On your journey to building wealth, matter of fact, on our journey to building wealth, we must understand that it won't be easy, but we must extrapolate the lesson. We must extrapolate the lesson so we can identify it as a blessing, but so we can also set boundaries. We must identify the blessing and the boundaries that are required. On our journey to build wealth, what happens is and I've taken this as a personal matter, that we have tried to save everyone. We have tried to put every person that we know on, and what that does is it almost stagnates our growth. And the reason why it stagnates our growth is because before we can fully take in what it is that we are trying to learn, before we can fully understand the lessons and the intricacies of the journey, we are in a rush to teach the people that we know. And that can oftentimes hinder our growth. And the reason why it hinders our growth is because we don't give ourselves the chance to fully become immersed in the journey. I've noticed that on my journey, I've had to take times where I block out even the people closest to me so that I can truly hone in on what it is I need to be receiving. On the journey, what I have also come encounter with is it takes for us to fail. It takes for us to make the mistakes so that we can truly understand what is trying to be taught. The mistakes and the adversity isn't meant for us to quit. And one of the things I've truly had to realize was this, Jose. There's a big difference in the quitter and the person who loses. The difference is the person who loses at the game, they gave it their all. They went in it to fight. They went in it to win. They went in it with a game plan, but whatever said thing was, it was just greater than what they had. And that's okay. You lose. But the failure is the person that quits, because you never gave it all you had. The minute you got faced with opposition, you decided that I'll start over. The minute the fire got a little hot, you said, this ain't for me. The minute the pressure started putting some turbulence on you, you decided that ain't what I'm willing to go through. I'm not willing to be a diamond. I'd rather stand on the side and look good. This is the difference between the cubic zirconia and the diamond. From a distance, they both look the same. With the right light, they both can twinkle. but one has mastered the art of being resilient under pressure. The diamond can take the cut. As a matter of fact, in order to be a diamond, it is a prerequisite that you get cut. Damn. We said extrapolate and prerequisite all in the intro. That's the time of day we gonna have today. But I want us to understand that just because the journey doesn't go exactly as you had it planned, you weren't the failure. You may just had to go back and take the lesson from that loss. Remember, there's a blessing in the battle. But the battle is only for those who are truly equipped to go to war. And the game of wealth is truly about going to war against mediocrity, going to war against poverty, going to war against those mindsets and behaviors that you had. Going to war to wealth is about increasing your financial hygiene. Going to war to wealth is about increasing your financial fortitude. Going to war for wealth is what we should have named this episode, Jose. In times like this, in markets like this, is when you have people who are saying, you know what? This ain't for me. And that's what this is all about. Listen, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Man, your boy been getting cooked. Man, but listen, I love the game so much, the thought of me not playing it didn't never cross my mind. The thought of me quitting this game, the thought of me taking it ain't even much crossed my mind because I understand that this is a part of the process. So if I'm up 250K in the options market and then I lose 60, I ain't mad. You know why? Because I still went dug 185, 190 something out the market with 3 months left. With 91 days left, I'm still in the game. A while back, we talked about something. We talked about Joe Frazier and we talked about Muhammad Ali. And we said in the 15th round, Rumble in the Jungle, in the 15th round, when it was all on the line, Muhammad Ali still stood up. Muhammad Ali still stood up. And if his corner would have thought about throwing a towel in, it would have been a fight between him and them at that moment. Let me down the field, because at least I know one thing. I'm going to leave it all on the line chasing greatness. And even though we know Joe Frazier was a pit bull, in that moment, and I'm not taking nothing away from his legacy, but what I do know is this: that was a defining moment in his legacy, because in round 15, all he had to do was stand up. Because Ali even said it. He said, I ain't gonna step out there. So what do you do in the moment? What do you do in the moment when you don't know what the opposition is thinking, but all you gotta do is show up? A lot of y'all don't understand that all you gotta do is show up. Man, I'm gonna be real with you, man. My last 3 trades ain't go the way I wanted them to go. But guess what? Man, I'm still showing up, man. Because the idea of me not playing this game, I'm mentally unemployable. I'm wealth driven. When you see people like Bill Ackman say, man, I lost 400 million. When you see people like Warren Buffett say, I lost 2 billion. When you see people playing this game saying, and I had to ask you think you're not going to take a loss at some point on the journey, Trap? you think you're too good to take? No, I don't. But I'm equipped. I'm armed. As a matter of fact, I'm equipped, armed, and dangerous. Because for every loss I take, I become that much more financially calloused. For every win I make, I become that much more confident. Every time the market drops 3%, 4%, 5%, and my mental fortitude says, trap, get back in there and fight, I know for a fact that this is a game I'm willing to play. And when I look back at my track record and I say the market was down 33% last year, 13% last year, and we still came out that thing with a W, it already tells me that I have the financial DNA to play this game, play it at a high level, and succeed. So what I need us to understand is, welcome. Welcome to the Gladiator sport of building wealth. What is your armor? What is your weaponry? And while those two things are extremely important, they are imperative for you to have victory, the most important thing you got to have in this game is courage. The financial courage. You got to have that. When you see the market bloody, when you just put a play in, do you have the courage to say, I'm fit for the fight? There's a blessing in the battle. There's a reason why when I come on this stage, when I go on these shows, I tell y'all not just what to do, not just but I tell y'all an idea of what I see. You know why? Because I know this, the market may not always repeat itself, but it will rhyme. And the thing is, what do you do when you come across a situation that's familiar? So when I say something to you like, yo, August and September are the worst months in the market. All right, I've been here before. And so I come a week ahead of October and I tell you, hey, listen, there was a crash in 1929. There's a crash in 1987. There was a crash in 2008, which makes October a spooky month because it is in October when you think the market is supposed to rally, but a few things could go wrong and the market will not rally because they're thinking this is 1929, 1987, 2008 all over again. So when I see that, I'm like, nope, I ain't moving. Now it's time for me to make a decision. Trap, what we gonna do here? Will I get them all right? Hell no. Will I make mistakes? Of course. But will I keep playing the game? And that is without a doubt my secret sauce. I'm financially resilient. I'm financially resilient. Financially resilient, y'all. You're going to find a lot of people who will always brag about how much they win. But you ain't gonna find the people that's willing to show you the loss. And I show you my losses as proud as I show you my wins. And that is why 100% when I make a $50,000 day, when I make a $60,000 day, when I make an $80,000 day, I'm full of pride and joy. I'm smiling. I'm gonna post it. You know why? Because I know what it took for me to get there. I know I had to endure this. I know I had to go through this. It's a part of the game. The only way you can truly be a master of this game. I don't gotta be the best. I just wanna be a master of it. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to play this game. There's more than one weaponry that you can put in your arsenal, your armor to build wealth. What I will say is this. Whichever weapon you decide to use on this journey, make sure you master it. Make sure you master that weapon. Make sure you use it to its fullest potential. Because you're gonna need it. They always say that a boxer's greatest weapon is his jab. But it doesn't say that that is his only weapon. Because you may fight a person that nullifies the jab, and what happens? Now you need a left hook. Now you need a right cross. Now you need a body shot. What happens when the person nullifies the jab? What happens when you fight the southpaw now and that one weapon takes away? What happens when you're a basketball player and you love to shoot the three and the team takes away the three? Now you don't know how to drive to the paint. What happens when you're a football team and you love the short pass and now the opposing defense take away the underneath right? Now the underneath routes. Now you have nothing left in your weaponry. You are one-dimensional. You cannot be one-dimensional in this game and expect to succeed. And expect to succeed. So for me and everybody who rock with me, our goal is to be equipped and our goal is to be in position. And the one thing I can guarantee you is if we're equipped and we are in position, we cannot lose. Welcome to Trappin' Tuesday, man, episode 63, man. Let's kick it in, man. Let's go, baby. Let's clap for that, man. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Jose, how you feel? Amazing. I like it, man. We were having a conversation today, man, about Beyonce concert, man. That was amazing. Let's see, man. I see you in the chat, man. Shazam X, I see you. Shout out to Queen Tori, man. We see you, Queen. Plant-based charity, I see you. Logan, Larry Morgan, we see you. Tamara, we see you. Dials, what's up, family? We see you. Gutter CEO, salute, family. Andre Young, we see you. Natasha Phoenix David, we see you. Jess, the entrepreneur, we see you. Denise Michelle, we see you. Listen, man, to all my regulars, man, Dancing Diamonds, we see you. We see y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all each and every week for tapping into us. Man, make sure that you send this out. Jose, we back home. We got to get our numbers back up, bro. We got to get our numbers back up, bro. Like, our numbers kind of, I wonder why our numbers fell off because we went on tour. What that was about, bro? Maybe because we had more people in the audience? Not really. We wasn't starting too late. We had some late days. So let's get our numbers up, man. We was peaking at 4,000, Jose. We was peaking at 4,000. Well, man, we have completed a successful tour. Man, I want to congratulate the trappers for coming out. I want to congratulate all the trappers coming out. We was averaging 500 people per city on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the club. Oh, my bad. We was up, so we want to thank y'all for that. Listen, man, let's get started, man. This week we got a lot to talk about. We definitely going to have some whiteboard moments tonight because we got some stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, y'all, let's do something. Let's send this out, y'all. Let's get as many people as we can. Let's get the likes up. We got 1,500 people in the chat. We got 485 likes. Let's get the likes at least 1,000 before we go. Let's go, y'all. Y'all know what we doing right here. Y'all know what we doing right here. Y'all know what we doing right here, right? Let's go, man. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I'm confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based off the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. I love that part. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. I want you to take a second and ask yourself, what does that mean to you? Today, I break all the chains that anchor me to a poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. Let's stop. My purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will a generation behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am an architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper, and Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, man. Yes, Khadijah, you are late. You are late. In the chat right quick, man, I just want to see, like, what cities y'all showed up to, man? Let me see in the chat. What cities y'all showed up to? Let me see it in the chat right quick. What cities did y'all show up to, man? Was it Philadelphia? I ain't gonna lie, Jose. Philadelphia was bomb. Philadelphia was a bomb. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed Philly. LA, we brung moms out. That was New Orleans, E.T., Rose. That was crazy. Houston was a vibe. I'm not gonna lie though. ATL went crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, ATL caught me so off guard, because, like, when we threw the mantra up, it was like, I am. I was like, wait a minute now. Slow it down. Definitely the N-O-E-T. Definitely, man. So right quick before we even get started, just let me know something right quick. We already thinking about where we going next year. And I'm not gonna lie. We got something new we want to do for next year. Like, we got something new. Like, I'm like Jose. I'm like George. I'm like Tootie. I'm like family. Like, we got a whole, I want to do something different. Somebody said, man, I'm still riding off a high of being there last week. Yee. Okay. All right, man, so let's get into our show, man. This week, word on the street, man. Listen, I'm going to keep real with you. All three industries was down this week. Every last one of them was down today, bro. Every last one of them was down today. Now, watch this, Jose. First day of the market, yesterday, right? I go into my groups. Like, I don't usually post on Tuesdays just because I be preparing for Trappin Tuesdays. But yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get in my groups, man. I'm going to talk a little more. I know I was on tour, so I was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. And so we put some plays in Friday. That was real good. And I said, I went into the group yesterday, and I was like, listen. I was like, man, today we fought for our life to eke out these gains today, right? So we finished yesterday. We finished yesterday on a good note. And it's crazy because I went into the group yesterday, and in both groups, Trappers Anonymous and the Patreon group. And I said, listen, y'all. I said, October probably going to be the most challenging month for us because the market is financially fatigued from August and September. The market already, they financially exhausted, right? From like August and September. I wasn't wrong about it. I said, listen, August the second, the worst month. Look, somebody say, man, you dropped that essay. Because I was in my bag. I'm just thinking like, all right, like, I know a lot of my people ain't been here before, right? Like, but this has been happening for the last 4 years. You dig? So I'm like, all right, I'm like, look, y'all, this is gonna be a hell of a month because October is so scary. But I said, listen, I'm here for y'all. Right? No matter, I'm like, look, I know some of us done took some bruises. But I'm in the front line with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I lost a 70-pack last month. You feel me? But I'm like, look, I'm with y'all. We here. You feel me? And we're going to talk about some of the reasons, some stuff going on. And I said, now, October usually ends positive. But it's one of those positives where you fought for it tooth and nail. You feel what I'm saying? Like you have months where you have months where out the gate is, you know what I'm saying? You may go like 6, 7, 8 days in a row where it's just shooting. You know what I'm saying? And you like, all right, bet. But then October is one of them months where you may get like, at the end of the month, you may have like a net gain of 2%, right? But you fought for it. Like you ever been in a fight, like at the end of the fight, you like, I won, but barely? Like you like, damn, he would've got one more good lick on me. It's either a tie or he was gonna send me. You know what I'm saying? You like, cuz, you was at war, cuz. You was at war. Y'all ever been like at the front line? I know you from America. You was in the American Army, right? So y'all bullies. You like, we bullies. But y'all ever been on the front line? Because they don't show this part of it. They just show, hey, we victorious. But y'all ever was on the front line and y'all hitting, you like, damn, them mugs hitting. You feel me? You like, ooh, they hitting. Like you hitting like, da, 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 da. And they ain't coming with the pack. They coming with the dum. You like, ooh, what they got over there? You know what I'm saying? Like they hitting, you know, like, oh, this one, we ain't pushing them over. You ever been in one of them? It's gonna be a fight. Like there's gonna be some casualties here. Y'all ever been in one of them before, cuz? I'm just trying to stay alive, yeah. So I feel like October gonna be that. I feel like October is gonna be, and that's what October usually is. So I looked at some data and I was like, all right, even in a government shutdown, even with government shutdowns, the market still, on average, is up 3% during a government shutdown. Right? Indexes are usually up 3% during a government shutdown. But what happens is the initial impact. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you ever analogy come to my head. Like, you ever got in a fight with somebody and the first lick made you rethink the strategy? Right? Like, like you ever been in a fight? You like, boy, let's get it. Boy, what's up? In the first lick, you like, ooh, hold up. You gotta hold that boy, hold up. Ooh, you gotta, woo, damn, boy, I know you hitting that hole. All right, bet. All right, I know what I'm dealing with now. I know what I'm dealing with. Let's go, I got you. Right, I remember I was in a fight in prison one time, bro. And I'm fighting this dude, bro. We silent. I'll never forget the dude's name with 10K. Right, I'm fighting this dude, bro. Real talk. And the first lick out the gate was a Duck City. His head was down, overhand, straight in my left eye. Bruh, I had to grab him. Because if I didn't, it was going to be night-night. I had to grab him. He was like, why you holding? I'm like, nigga, you know why I'm holding you. What you talking about? Like the first lick, he like, come on. Like he doing all this. And I'm like, man, that shit don't even, I ain't scared of none of that, dog. What's up? And that boy's just like, and he caught me at the right moment. Like I'm about to hit him with a, And that boy just put his head down, B. And that boy hit me with the, you feel me? Like a breaststroke. Like a, you feel me? Because I'm here with it. I'm like, ain't no Duck City. What's up, boy? What you want to do? I'm about 17. I'm full of that rah-rah. You feel me? Now, he ain't no, but he must have saw me coming, dog. Cause he ain't hit me with the like he hit me with the Like he hit me with the That boy was like, got him. Boom. Bro, and it hit me right here. No, right here. And I'll never forget it, dog. I couldn't see. I grabbed him. Tight. Tight. I grappled him, dog. And look, while I got him holding him, I tried to open my eye. Now, it wasn't black, but bruh, I couldn't see. Like I saw the reindeers, the moons. I was like, oh, he got me. So once I got like a little vision back, I like pushed him off me. He called me a B word. Oh, I was like, yeah, whatever, bet, I got you now. So he tried to do it again. I sidestepped him. Yeah. Oh, he was on and popping now, because you ain't had the one-hitter quitter. He was looking for the one-hitter quitter. I said all that to say this. The first lick of October was the punch in the eye. Boop. Just when you thought I got through September, baby. I got through August, October. Let's rally. Boop. Now you got to hold on for dear life. All right. Let me see a reindeer in the chat. You feel me? So anyway, so we see what's going on right here. And I feel like these last 3 months is gonna test us. These last 3 months gonna test us. But what I will say is, if you took the options masterclass, man, I would looked at our map, and everything is red. So I'm like, all right, let me, just my strategy. I put my strategy together, bruh, for us to succeed and for us to win. And we got to thug our way through this one. But this part of the game, here's what I want y'all to understand too. Most traders and most investors in this game, the biggest issue they're going to deal with is the ego issue. And the reason why you're going to deal with the ego issue is you're fighting with your ego to be right instead of, I won't make money. You feel me? That's going to be your biggest issue. Your biggest issue going to be fighting with the ego. So let me get the whiteboard. And let me tell you why you're going to be fighting with your ego, because what happens is the ego, when you fight with your ego, you stray away from the plan. So I always say we got to have a few things that we go with. We got to have when am I getting out of here? Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, when am I getting out of here? Right? When am I getting out of here? The ego is going to make you, watch this. The ego, even if you're wrong, the ego going to make you say, if I stay, I'll be right. If I stay, I'll be right. So I want to write a couple of things down for y'all right quick. I'm ready. I'm moving on y'all. All right, I see y'all. All right, what's good, what's good? We straight to the whiteboard tonight because I want you, as a player of this game, this is going to be so important for us because we're going to have to navigate through these waters. Listen, we got a lot of things going on tonight, and we're going to talk about that, about what's going on in the market, and I want to help you all on this game. So watch this. The first thing I'm going to put up here is Your ego is your enemy. Right? Did I spell that right? All right. Your ego is your enemy in this game. And the reason why the ego is your enemy is because your ego wants to be Your ego wants to be right. Your ego wants to be right. Right? Y'all can't see that? All right, we good. Your ego is your enemy because your ego wants to be right. Right? So, watch this. How do we combat the ego? We'll say, how do we combat the ego? By sticking to our rules. Watch this. Keyword right here. Keywords right here. Watch this. Even in defeat. By sticking to our rules even in defeat. Because if you got a game plan and your game plan has worked for you consistently, you stuck to your rules, you played your game plan, and your game plan has worked, what happens is you have to make adjustments and you have to identify what's going on in the market, but what you cannot do is go against the game plan. What happens is, here's what happens. In defeat, watch this. Watch this. Jose, we teaching them right quick. We teaching them right quick. Watch this. The ego cannot accept failure. The ego cannot accept failure. So if you got a blueprint and you got a game plan, you can always make tweaks to it. Watch this. If I got a car and this boy running, it don't want me races, it's running, Jose. Everything good. I can tweak it. But changing the whole motor, I don't know what that's going to do. Now, when I change the motor, I got a completely different car now. I got a whole new car now. And watch this. Because I changed the motor in the car, I got to learn how this car run all over again. But if I tweak it, if I can tweak it, you feel me? I can tweak it. I understand the car. It's battle tested. But when we take the whole motor out, bro, we got a whole nother car. And we got to learn that vehicle all over again. We got to learn that whole vehicle again. So watch this. If you got a trading plan that's been working for you, we can tweak it. Even you can have multiple plans because every market is going to require something different. We cool. We understand that. But what you don't have to do, I can promise you, is do a complete overhaul to what you've been doing. All right, so watch this. What we said, the ego cannot accept failure. The ego can't accept failure. Why can't the ego accept failure? Because it thrives off success, and success equates to fertilizer. The ego's only objective is to get bigger. The ego's only objective is to get bigger. The ego's objective is not to rationalize. The ego's objective, the ego has no rationality within it. The ego's objective is to be right and to get bigger. The ego doesn't even have confidence. The ego has arrogance. The ego doesn't have confidence. The ego has arrogance. And so the more you fertilize the ego with more arrogance, the more you need to be right. The more you need to be right, the more you, it's a word I won't use right here. The more you convolute the ability to make right decisions. Oh, that's good. That was it. I went got it out of there. I went got it out of there. I went got it out of there. I went dug it out. You feel me? So the more you get right, because the more you're right and you're not feeding confidence, the more you feed arrogance, the more you need to be right more. And now you take the learning away from it, because now you make what took you there is no longer, it's null and void. Now the only fuel is I need to be right. And what happens when you need to be right is you start doing anything. You start catching stuff out of the sky. You feel me? So what I need us to do is say, okay, I don't need to be right. I just need to process the information. Watch this. So I can make the proper decisions under pressure. That's two different things. I don't need to be right. I just need to be able to make the proper decisions under pressure. Here's why that's important. My need to be right means even if I'm wrong, my ego will make me hold on to a wrong situation longer than I need to be. My need to make the right decision under pressure means when I'm wrong and I identify I'm wrong, I can take that L and move forward. God. Come on, y'all. I want to take us on a journey. And the reason why I need us to go on this journey right now is because in order for us to be successful at this game, I need you to be better at making great decisions under pressure than what I need for you to be right. Because your need to be right gonna make you make terrible decisions, whereas your ability to make the right decision under pressure means I see this an L, I've met my mark, let me take the L and keep going. Let me take the L, stuff it in my pocket, I live to see another day. But the need to be right gonna make you hold on to it and hold on to it and hold on to it and hold on to it. And now what happens is you turn a bad situation worse, and now you adding more money to a sinking ship. I don't need you because you work hard for that money. You put in a lot of work for that money. That money ain't free. That money has some type of labor That money has some type of a sacrifice. That money has some type of obligation attached to it. So I need you to treat it that way. So when we see numbers on the screen, and I always get mad at people when they say this, Jose, they be like, oh, the money you made, that's just numbers on the screen. No, it ain't, because it's real money. It just fluctuates. That money ain't fake. I need you to stop treating that money like it's numbers on the screen, and I need you to treat that money like it's money in your bank, like it's in your pocket. Because when you take it off the screen and you put it in your pocket, it becomes real. As long as you just looking at it like digits on the screen, it ain't real to you. And now what happens is you more in love with making money than you in love with making the right decisions that can print money. And then here's what I don't need us to do here. I need us to stop justifying why we holding on to the L. I need us to stop justifying that. I need us to stop justifying that. I need us to go back to saying this is not about ego, it's about entrance and exits. It's not about ego. It's about entries and exits. Because the ego doesn't care. I need us to understand that the ego is the biggest weapon formed against us in this game. Ooh. The ego is the most dangerous weapon formed against us in this game. This is so important right here. This is so important right here. This one message. The ego is the most dangerous weapon formed against us in this game. The crazy part about it is it is self-manufactured. It's self-manufactured. Jose ain't built my ego. George ain't built my ego. B ain't built my ego. The trappers didn't build my ego. I build my ego. And here's the crazy part. Watch this. Jose, this the killer. This the killer. This the killer. Watch this one, Jose. This the one that's gonna hurt. This the one that's gonna hurt. Watch this. We came to the epiphany that the ego is self-manufactured. But the market is an ego destroyer. The market is an ego destroyer. This is so important. These lessons, what we just learned in these last maybe 10 minutes, I promise you they are so rich. They're so rich. Because you can win a couple trades and you can feel like, yep, I got golden hands. But the one thing no investor can avoid is a loss. And sometimes, this isn't my first time, you'll go in a situation where you're seeing what you need to see, but you just may go in a 2, 3, 4 trade slump. It happens. And you got to be willing to say, guess what, bro? Like, yep, the market doing what it's doing. I still got the confidence. I still got the confidence, not the arrogance. Because the arrogance gets humbled by this. The confidence say, yo, let me go back to the drawing board. Let me see what I see. I still want to play the game. I still love the game. I still love the game. And every day I'm studying. Every day I need you to get better. Because I need you to understand on the other side of that slump, it's a pot of golds. Not G-O-L-D, G-O-A-L-S. It's not a pot of gold, it's a pot of golds. G-O-A-L-S. Because on the other side of that slump, on the other side of those couple bad trades you're going to make, on the other side of that is financial freedom. On the other side of that is 9, 10, 11, 12 consecutive trades. On the other side of that is $1 million portfolio. On the other side of that is a six-figure portfolio. On the other side of that is the security you're looking for. On the other side of that is the account that unlocks the keys to all the doors you want to go to that. On the other side of that, but you can't get to the other side of that as long as the ego is sitting in the middle. This is my whiteboard moment. It's my whiteboard moment. I appreciate y'all for that. Thank y'all for letting me go on my. Jose, how we feeling?
That was good, boy.
That was good? I like it, bro. Because I understand what's at stake right here, bro. I understand what's at stake right here. This ain't my first time here. And I ain't saying it like, like I'm just, but this ain't my first time here. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I know how devastating, bro, that ego can be. I know how devastating that ego could be. And it can be detrimental. It can be detrimental. All right, let's go a little further there. Let's get to it. We got some stuff to talk about, and I don't need to hear tootie mouth. All right, so let's start off with this, man. The S&P is down. Ooh. Watch this, y'all. The S&P is down now 8.3% since its high after the Fed said they were removing recession from the forecast. That means the S&P 500 has erased $3.2 trillion in market cap in 2 months. Listen to me well here. I already said that Bruh, we ain't never left the recession. We just had pockets of rallies. This is what happens, right? And I don't like to use the word bipolar because I don't want to offend nobody. Thank you, Jose, for that. So another word for me is like the market goes through different emotional roller coasters. It goes through different market emotional cycles. And what happens is, watch this, Jose, when you're on a roller coaster, the one thing about the market that I do enjoy is in the middle of the roller coaster, you can't say,
Dog, let me out.
You got to stay on it. You got to be willing to. You feel me? Like, you know that part when it's, so this is us. This is us right here. This is us right here. This is us right here. You know something about to happen when it slow down and it go tick, 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 tick. Our problem is, so I'm a grown man and I can say this, so I ain't about to say no pause behind this. We want to ride it up. But the thing about the roller coaster is, I ain't never seen the exit up. I ain't never seen the exit at the peak. I ain't never seen the exit up there. The exit is always, watch this. The exit is always on a what? Straight plane. Right? The exit is always when it done slowed down and it came into this space where it's like this. The reason why I ain't gonna never say pause because I'm from New Orleans. That's some New York stuff, bro. Like, I'm a grown man. I talk how I want to talk. If I'm talking and that's what you think about when I'm talking, that's the issue with you, not me. I'm straight. I love the ladies. Nothing against nobody else. I love the ladies. Right? That ain't even up for discussion. You feel me? Nothing against nobody. Whatever your preference is, it's your preference. I'm a grown man, 41 years old. I ain't never had thoughts of nothing else. So when I say something, that's the furthest thing from my mind. You feel me? It's the furthest. Now, how that comes out to you says more about your ideology and philosophy than it does me. I'll get back to what nothing against nobody else, but when I say it, I don't think nothing crazy. I'm like, all right, grown man, say what you say, bro. It is what it is. I don't think like that. All right, bet. So what happens for us on this journey is, and I like this roller coaster analogy, because you get on a roller coaster. Oh, this is good, Jose. You get on a roller coaster because, one, you want the thrill of the ride. Two, you like the excitement. Three, you're willing to take the risk. That's why you get on a roller coaster. People who do not get on roller coasters automatically say what? That's a risk I'm not willing to take. That's called wealth management, risk mitigation. Right? That's what we're doing here. We're mitigating the risk. You feel me? Yo, cuz, do you get on roller coasters? Cuz, like, that ain't my thing. I'm good. So immediately if we go to a park, I know I'm not going to ask cuz to get on this roller coaster. Because I know once we get to the top, cuz, you can't get off. You cannot get off the roller coaster until we done went through the cycles and it comes to a point where it's calm. It's the only place you can get off. Right or wrong? Now, in case I'm wrong, I haven't been to every theme park in the world, but they all have a specific theme that they follow. And none of them that I know of says that you can get off at the top. Now, I may be wrong. Even the rods that don't do this, the ones that go straight up and drop down, you can't get off at the top. Am I right or am I wrong? You got to get off down. So my whole analogy is, for most people, we want to ride it up. We want the excitement. But when it comes down, see, that's the part where your stomach, like, go up. That's that. That, oh, yeah. That's the part there. That's the part there. Watch this, Jose. You got to be fit for the fight for that. You got to be willing to endure. Because, watch this. Even coming down,
Yo,
you can't do it.
let me out.
You can't do it. You got to wait till it do what? Settle. Now watch this. Some of us are so crazy, we get off the ride and say, I'm going back on. I'm going back on. Listen, I jumped out the airplane, Jose, and immediately when I touched the ground, I said, I need to sign back up. They said, we full for the day. I said, damn. Sign up for tomorrow. They said, we packed for the next 3 days. I said, God damn. So what I need y'all to understand, and I use that analogy for this, like, I'm going to be real with you. If you're willing to make the run up and participate in that, you also got to be willing to participate in the downfalls. The difference between this and the downfalls is this. In the downfalls of this game is when you can make more money. So you can make more money. So for me, when the market is going down, I may not be like the put master, but now I'm like, oh, my buy and hold stocks I'm about to go crazy over here. I'm about to double down. I'm about to triple down. I'm about to see what I can get that's on sale right now. You feel me? We trapping right now, Jose. Is this one good? Is this one good? Is this one good?
That boy is good.
I've been on the road, Jose. I'm on the road right now. Bro, where my Lil Wayne thing at, bro? It came in cluster. All right, so watch this. Let's talk about it a little more. Meanwhile, the 10-year note yield is up a massive 95 basis points. Volatility and higher interest rates are the new norm. So now we're in that situation that says higher for longer. I want to go to something right quick right here. Dave, do we have a slide that says the VIX is at 20? Do we have that slide? Wow, this is perfect. Watch this. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. The VIX is at 20 now. It hasn't been here since back in March of the financial crisis. Meaning when the banks was going through what they was going through, the SVB fall, the VIX hasn't been here since March. So what does that tell us, y'all? That means April, May, June, July, early August, we was here. We was tick, 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 tick. We got a VIX at 13. I remember when I said, yo, the VIX get under 17, yo, we going crazy. VIX got under 17, ran up. You feel me? You feel me? So for us now to be in a situation where the VIX is at 20, And watch this. Watch this. So I want y'all to write this down. I want y'all to write this down. I want y'all to write this down. The S&P 4202 is the 200-day moving average. Watch this. And watch this. 4218 is June resistance. I'll try to write that down. The whiteboard right quick. I'm gonna write this down for him. I'm gonna write this down for him. Don't even put the whiteboard moment up. Just keep it right there. Keep it right there. Keep it where you at. Don't even put it up. I want you to write that down. 4202 is the 200-day moving average. Right? Now that's important. Why is that important, Trap? Because, oh, this is good. Jose, I told him I wanted to teach tonight because I understood what type of time we was on, Jose. I understood what type of time we was on. Then what I be trying to tell him, bruh? You know what I be trying to tell him, Jose? Listen, I don't got nothing against nobody else. Everybody do something different. Everybody do something the way they do it. But here's what I want you to understand. When it comes to really just teaching you the game, when it kind of just teaching you the game, when you really want to learn the game. And the reason why these data points are so important is because I need you to be like, bet, I got that. Trap said this. I need you to have a journal. I need you to be writing down. How many of y'all wrote down what the market opened up at this month? I told y'all we need to be writing down. What did the market open up at on October the 2nd? Monday when the market opened, what did it open at? I need you to tell me that. I need you to have that wrote down so you can know, okay, the market was down 1.5% in August. It dropped down another 4% in September. Where we at in October so I can see what happened. So now you understand, okay, the market has went down 2 months straight. The S&P is down 8.3%. Got it. Got it. You feel me? So now when they saying the market went somewhere, you're not relying on them. You already taking notes. So now when you ahead of the game, you know how to execute before they tell you to execute. That's what I need you to do. I ain't up here just to be shits and giggles. I'm up here to teach you. Because here's why. I love the game. So let's talk about it. Right here, S&P 4202. $200-day. S&P 4218. This is important. This is important. This is important. Why is this important, Trap? Okay, let's talk about why this is important. So we know that anything, no matter what it is, if it goes under the 200-day, we know that is officially what? It's officially 20% from the high, and that puts us in what? Puts us in max fear. Watch this. Why is this important, Trap? Because 4218 is a floor. It's a support level. Why is this important? So let's say this. If you got a line right here that says support, and you break this line, what happens? What happens? Now the market is searching for new what? New support levels. You with me? So if we at the 200 day, if we go under here, so now we understand something. Trap, what am I looking for? On my journal, I need to write 4202 is maximum fear. So we get here, I know one thing, we in trouble. If we hit here, I know one thing, okay, we in trouble. So if we go to hitting this, that means we max fear. If we hit 41.99, but watch this. In order to hit 4202, that means we got to pass this up. That means we got to pass up 4218. So if we hit 4218, that is a what? Support level. So now, watch this. This is why this is important for you to understand these numbers. This is why it's important for you to understand these numbers. If it hit 42, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. Get my lights up, man. Get my lights up, man. Get my lights up. Get my lights up. Can I get my lights up, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We back in it. Y'all know what happened when I'm in a trap and I got the whiteboard. We might not even go through all the slides tonight. Let's go. So here we go. Jose, how you feeling about tonight? It's a lot of content. I bet. So check it out. Watch this. So we already put two numbers on the board, Jose. 4218 equals, we'll put support level. And then we're going to put 4202, 200 day. All right, we're going to put this right here. Max fear. Now, watch this. Watch this. Here's the thing about 4218. The thing about 4218 is this. Also, remember we said the VIX at 200. All of these going to coincide with each other. Watch how we work it. What's going to likely happen, what we want to see, or what a good sign would be, if the market hits the 4218 and bounce. Right? The market hit the 4218 and bounce. So what happens is, it'll hit the 4218, that equals buyers. Right? 4218 equals buyers. This is how the market gonna work. So watch this. We hit 4218, buyers come in. Say, yep. It's game time. So now what happens is they found support here. They're shooting back up. Right? No, I got the VIX at 20. I got the VIX at 20, and I got 200-day moving average. 200-day moving average. Right? VIX at 20, and I got the 200-day moving average. So what happens is, buyers hit this. This is what likely happens. Buyers hit support. Buyers come in. But remember, the market is consisted of what? Buyers and sellers. This is always a battle. This is always a battle. It's always going to be a battle. So watch this. If we hit 42.18 or anywhere in that vicinity, so watch this. Even though 42.18 is the support, still look at numbers like 42.19, 42.20, 42.21, 42.26. I think today the market closed at 42.22 or 42.24, something like that. All of these are equivalent. They're in the same house. Y'all with me? They're in the same house. They're in the same neighborhood. I live at 42.18, Cuz live at 42.20, Jose live at 42.22, B live at 42.21, Gindy live at 42.23. All of these live in the same neighborhood. So all of these may not be the actual support areas. They may not actually be the support line, but they're in the support neighborhood. Come on, man. This. Who gonna do this? Who doing this? Who doing this? All right, so watch this. Watch this. So normally, once we get in this neighborhood, we'll start seeing them come in. Now, this where it can get tricky at. Okay, 42.29 where we ended the day, boom. So watch this. That's still in the neighborhood. 42.29, 42.18, that ain't nothing but 10, 11 basis points. That's still on the same block. Tyrone inside. That's still the same neighborhood. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, everybody. Right? That's still the same neighborhood. So watch this, y'all. In this neighborhood, buyers gonna come say, okay, the bears done took enough. Let's step in. Now, here's where this get dangerous at. Watch this, Jose. Here's where it get dangerous at, because you need more buyers than sellers to make the market go up. It's always going to be a battle. It's always going to be a battle, so you need more buyers than sellers to make the market go up. That's why we always show that put-call ratio. More puts, more calls, more buyers, more sellers. We need that. Now watch this. Interest rates. Watch this. Inflation. Watch this. Rate hikes. Watch this. Unemployment. Watch this. Earnings. Watch this. Strikes. Watch this. Shutdowns. Oh, watch this. Bond yields up. These are all reasons for them. So now we got to fight. Feel me? So now the sellers still got interest rates still high, inflation, rate hikes. We got a Fed decision coming up. We got unemployment to 602,000 more job openings available. That number came out today. 602,000 jobs are now available. Which means what? More people losing jobs. Which means now we get into the what? Higher for longer. Higher for longer. All right, what's happening now? Earnings season now. What they saying? Yo, companies' earnings are going to do what? Go down. Which means what? Profits are what? Down. Profits down means what? More what? Recession, earnings recession. We talked about that a few episodes back. Then what happens again? We talking about strikes. What happened? Ford. Them people striking right now cost Ford about $40 billion. All right, what happened? Government shutdown. Yep, 45 days. They're trying to come up to a conclusion. Guess what? That's still, when you're walking on eggshells, the slightest thing, sell off. Okay, what happened? Bond yield. I'm going to talk about this tonight too. 8 of 13 of the fixed income bonds are at 5 or close to 5% or higher. The bond yields have not been like this in 16 years. 16 years. What does that mean? More people are saying, let me get out the market. Watch this. I've already made my money this year. The S&P up 10% now. It was up 19%. It's up 10% now. In 2 months, we've lost $3.2 trillion in market cap in the S&P 500. What is that telling us? Okay, here's what fund managers are thinking. Why am I going to chase equities when I can just take my money out of here and go get 5% and chill? I don't need to put it in the bank. I don't need to take the risk to the market. I can get 5% and chill. We already talked about Warren Buffett doing it. What is Warren Buffett doing? He's spending $50 billion every Monday to get $5 million back every other month or something like that. He cashing out. He cashing out. He like, bro, I don't even got to be in the market because I can go get 5% of $50 billion. I can do that every Monday and get it for 60 days. I'm all right. So what the market is saying? The market is saying, yo, why do I got to take the risk of being in equities when these bond yields is at 5%, the 2-year, the 10-year, they at 4.9, 4.7, 5. They haven't been here in 16 years. Think like a fund manager, not like a retail investor. I can get 5% for doing nothing. Why do I want to take the risk of this? Especially when I've already made my money, because you got the Mag 7, they up what? NVIDIA, almost 200, Facebook, 140 something, Microsoft, 30 something, Google, 30 something, Amazon, 40 something. Like, I made my money. I made my money already. Fund manager. Watch this. I lost money last year as a fund manager. Hear me out, hear me well. I lost money last year as a fund manager, not Wall Street Trappin, but the fund managers. They lost money last year. This year, the stock market ran so much, they see the market going down, they see the market crashing. What do they want to do? Why do I got to take the risk of losing my people money? Why do I take the risk of losing clients when I can take our profits, put it in a 5-year, 5%, and be like, yo, we good. So now George not going to say, bro, I need to take my $500 million or I need to take my $200 million away from you because you don't know what to do with it. at the end, we was winning, how you gave it all back. Well, I ain't give it all back, George. Guess what I did? I took all our profits and put it and got these 5% for the end of the year. Now we good. Guess what George gonna say? Well, shit, he made me money. I'm good. He recouped what he did last year. We finished good. What does that mean? That means George gonna put the $500 million with me next year. God. And we're gonna run some money up too. So, that look good, dog. That mean I'm working right here. That mean we working right here. Go, we working right here. All right, let me see in the chat if you rocking with me right quick. Let me see if you rocking with me in the chat. Let's go, man. Let's go. Jose, I'm back. We back home, baby. We back home, baby. They better get ready for it. We back home. We back home. So, here's what we got to understand, y'all. Here's what we got to understand. We can see a run up here, but because of all this going on, we can also break the 42.18, and now this will be the next fear factor for us, 42.02. So we break the 42.18. That means the sellers were more dominant because of what was going on. And that means the new number that we're going to be in search for is 42.02. Now, there's a prediction today that came out that said that said 3,900 could creep on us by year's end. Now, I'm going to keep it 100. I can see 42.02. I can see 42.02. 3,900 though, that's intense. I can see 42.02. I can see us tipping our foot in 4,100. I can see that because it's a lot going on right now. But bruh, 3,900? At 3,900, and I'm going to keep it real with you, it's not totally out the picture. And I'm not going to lie. When I was reading that today, I sat back and I looked at my positions. So I'm going to show y'all my portfolio today. I'm going to show y'all that. I looked at my positions and I said, 3,900, I got to watch October heavy. 3,900 is intense. At 4,200, bro, you talking about another 300 points. Another 300 points is intense. It's intense. Somebody said it on here. Somebody said, damn, Trap, you like that, bro, because a few shows ago you said 4250 by September 1st. So I'm not going to lie. The way I play the game, I do my best to try to get my option plays when I'm feeling them at like a discount. The problem with this market is what's going on right now. It's so much going on. Like, my discount be like, nope, lower. I'd be like, damn. You feel me? So I definitely want to put that up there right quick, man. Let's go, man. I like it, man. I like how we rocking out tonight. I like how we rocking out tonight. I like how we rocking out. I like how we rocking out tonight. I like how we rocking out tonight. That's what the charts of them candle patterns are heavy to the downside on them daily. Let's see. That's right, Khadijah. So I'm going to just tell y'all, I'm not the person to, 3,900 is a stretch, y'all. I'm not going to lie. 3,900 puts us, at a, fact, that's a 9% slide, bro. Like 3,900. And mind you, that's a 9% slide after we've already lost 1.5, after we've already lost 8.3% in 2 months. So another 9% means that at 3,900, we've wiped away every gain from 2023 at 3,900. At 3,900, 3,900 will put us at back-to-back negative years. That's what 3,900 to do. Because the market right now is at 10%. Remember, the market was at 18% in July. Early August, the market was at 18%. Because I was beating the market by between 9 and 11%, because the recession portfolio right now is up 19%. So the market was at 19% because I was pushing 29 point something. I was like, yo, I can finish the year out at 30%. That's crazy. We had 19%. Shit. Let's go a little further, Dave. Yeah, we cooking. All right, right here. Market looks for safe place to find money. This is important for us to understand. The market will always look for safe places to find money. Look at this. 8 out of the 13 fixed income assets are close to 5% or over. The 2-year and the 10-year are the two most important ones to look at. Right? The 2-year and the 10-year are the most important ones to look at. Now, the 2 years at 5.1. So what does that mean? That means what I talked to y'all about earlier. Yo, I be so far ahead of my slides. Bro. I apologize, Dave. Listen. The 2 and the 10. So watch this. This is why we got so many buyers. This is why we got so many sellers in the market. This is why we have so many sellers in the market. Because I do not have to take the risk. Ooh, Beast by Roy say 38.95. Yep, look, Roy, that's good. 38.95. Thank you, Beast by Roy. Thank you for that, family. Jose, let's give a clap. I love it when y'all in the chat going crazy. Watch this. 39. What it was, Jose? There we go. 38.95 takes us back to January 6th. The first day of the market was January the 3rd. So if we go to 39, listen to that. If we go to 3,900, what I just said, if we go to 3,900, that takes away everything we've gained for the year. 38.95 ain't but 5 basis points away. That's a, bruh, if we go to 3,900, bruh, if we go to 3,900, that's back-to-back negative years in the market. Bro, it's been a minute since we had that. It's been a minute since we had back-to-back. Shout out to Beast by Roy. Thank you, family. Love for that, brother. Definitely love for that. 3,900 takes away a whole year worth of gains away. So I need y'all to understand these numbers that we put up tonight. We have had back-to-back years. We have had back-to-back years, negative years before. But the dope part about that is, remember, you play the game from so many different ways. Watch this. That means there's major opportunities in the game. If we go back to 39, that means we're back where we started from, and that means we have a plethora of opportunities for us. Jose, you missed the word. You missed the word. You missed the word. You missed the word, Jose. All right, so watch this. 2-year 5.1. Jose, I'm going to take $200,000 or $500,000 and put it in a 2-year note. I'm not going to put it in a 2-year note, though, B. I'm going to go put it in a 60-day and get 5%. I'm going to do Warren Buffett. It's free money. It's free money. Why not go get 5%? It's free. It's free. It's a free 5%, bro. The problem is, I want us to understand this, y'all. Yep, the 30 days. Yep, that's what Warren Buffett doing. Cody, good job. That's what Warren Buffett doing. Warren Buffett is taking $50 billion, putting it in 30-day and 60-day notes and getting 5% on it. That's why he just increased his cash flow to $180 billion. He now got more money on hand than any other company. Dude taking $50 billion and like, yo, let me go get that. It's free money. So here's what I want us to understand. This is how we play the game. This is how we think like what? Fund managers. Trap, how do I do that? Easy. First place you could do is go to your bank. Hey, your 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, 2-year notes, what's the return on it? You already got this right here. You got the 2-year note going for 5. You got the T-bill going for 5. You got it right here. All you got to do is go to them and say, yo, here's what we doing. All right, yep, we doing that. Here, I got 1,000 or 10,000 or 5,000. See what the minimum is. I think it's $1,000. Bro, it's free money. You tripping. It's free money. It's free money. Watch what you're going to do. You're going to give them the money. The 30 days, they're going to give you the 5% and your money back. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, let me get the 60-day. What you paying on a 60-day bill? 5%. All right, cool. Here's the money. Watch this. Here's the money. This is even dope. For the 30 days, I get the 5%. Then the 60 days, I get the 5%. And at the end of the 60 days, after I get the 5%, I get my money back. Just got to pay the tax on it. This is what you call free money. That's why they playing the game. They just getting free money. So they saying, yo, I don't feel like taking the risk in the market right now. It's kind of crazy, but they still got some of their money in the market because they ain't tripping. But they like, yo, let me just go get the free money. You know why? Watch this, Jose. I'm about to hit you with some crazy. Because we haven't had a 5-year note in 17 years, 16 years. Well, Trap, why would I do that? Well, the bank is only giving you 0.0 something percent for the year. High yield savings, they give you 3% for the year, no matter what you got in there. Why wait the whole 3? Why wait the whole 3? We can go 30, 60 and get. You feel me? We talk about playing the money game. I told y'all something. The money game is not about being this. I promise y'all this. The wealth game is 100% not an IQ game. It's not. It's not an IQ game. Yendi, you finished high school? You went to college? Yendi went to college. But guess what? When we play the wealth game, we on the same level. You feel me? Now, whatever he went to college for, that's what he is a master in, or a major, or a minor. But that's what he can excel in because he went to college for. But in the wealth game, it's just say who got the information. You feel me? For the wealth game, it's all about when I got the information, how do I apply it to benefit me? And I think for us, the problem is, it's not that we scared to execute. I think it's more so about us having the information and execute on the information that we have. So for the majority of the world, we've been in a 0% inflationary environment, and we've been in a 2% yield, 3%. We've been in that environment, and now we at 5%. Now we got the inverted yield because we've had the inverted yield for a year and a half, where the 2 years giving a better return than the 10-year. Yo, if you want to be real crazy, why do I even got to go out the 10 years when I can get 5 for 2? Just playing the wealth game. All right, I ain't gonna beat that up too much. I feel like I beat that up. I feel like I've been there for a minute. I feel like I was like Canelo on Charlo just now. I feel like I like Canelo on Charlo just now. Let's go a little further, Dave. What you got for me? Before we go here, Dave, I gotta take a second. We gotta show them the recession portfolio, Dave. Before we go there, let's come back to that. All right, so let's go to the recession portfolio. And I got to show y'all. All right, so here we go. Yo, listen, this is crazy. I want y'all to understand how much this recession portfolio been getting knocked silly. At the peak, the recession portfolio was up 110,000. At the peak, I was up 110,000. That thing up 86,000, fam. That show y'all, like, it's been getting knocked silly. I'm just trying to survive. I don't want to make no changes, right? I want to ride this one out before I change going into the new year. So we up 19%. Right now the S&P is up 9, 10%. So we still up 9, 10%. That's my advantage. But I ain't gonna lie. 3,900. Man, 3,900 might put me up 3% on the year. I'm gonna let Croc go at the end of the year. That way I can do tax loss harvesting on it. I'm gonna let it go at the end of the year so I can get my tax loss harvesting on it. But this one did shock me. Lockheed Martin, it turned negative on me, and I don't like that. the trucking, and then we know we got TPH is still up, and VTRX at the bottom is still up. I don't know why I didn't get the whole thing. Yeah, Crocs did me dirty, man. I ain't gonna lie. The crazy part about it, bro, like it ran all the way up for me. Like it was up like $8,000, and then it just, you know what happened? I'm thinking about it now. You know what happened? When the retail sector started taking a hit, it started taking a hit. Damn, I ain't even pay attention to that. I ain't even pay attention to it. One commenter, two commenters. Thank you for that. Last back-to-back negative years was 2001, 2002, 2003. Hey, they in it tonight. I like it. Hey, I like when y'all in it like that. I like when they in it like that. I like when they be in it. Do it. That's how long it's been. That's how long it's been. 2001, 2002, 2003. So Crocs, we was on one. We was going crazy. And then, boom, boom. And I wasn't thinking. I ain't even lie. It just dawned on me. When the retailers, Nike, that's when it started going down. Damn. Because I could have got out of there. I wasn't thinking. Damn, I wasn't thinking. Damn. I wasn't thinking, B. It's your fault, B. It's your fault. You ain't be like, Trap, what? And he was wearing his Crocs. Shucks. But as you see, ATRK, CEL8, that's the baby still running. Costco's going good. Eli Lilly kind of going down. Lockheed Martin took a hit. NVIDIA, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I'm going to tell y'all two plays that's on my list. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I missed it the first time. And I told my people in the Patreon, this is my fault. AVGO, when it hit 297, I was supposed to get in there. I was supposed to do that 315 option play on that. I'm sorry, 897, 797. When it hit 797, AVGO is the one that hit me for 67 bands. AVGO hit me for 67 bands. When that sucker hit and I got out, it hit my mark. I was like, all right, bet you, I'm taking the L on it. My people in the Patreon were like, hell no, I ain't taking this L, Trap. I'm riding. I was like, yo, it hit my mark. Here's my thing. My rules is my rules. My rule, and I'm okay with that. It shot back up to like 341. I was like, yeah, I want to see my people. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, my people still. I wasn't tripping. My rules is my rules. I'm cool with my rules. You feel me? Like when it hit back to it hit to 841, I was like, yep, my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I be rooting for my people. Even if I gotta take a L, I still like, I want my people to win. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, y'all, this is my rules. It hit my 50, and the reason why I don't panic when it's like 30%, I've been there. We hit the Google Play. We was down 30%. We got all the way back up to 70%. We got to 60, 70%. Like, all right, y'all, it's time to go. Because we saw what the market was going to do. I wasn't tripping. Right? And I was like, hey, y'all, listen, it hit my rule. It hit 50. I'm not about to roll it down because of what's going on and because of it now went from 923 to 50. Yo, I'm out. But it don't mean I'm not willing to get back in. And that was my moment. Man, that thing hit 797. I was on the plane. I said, ooh, I got him. And this thing moves. It moves how I told my people it moves. It moves in bunches. Bro, it'll move 2%. It moving. This thing moving $10, $12 bunches, bro. It's my rules. I only play options on stocks that can move $2, $3 a day. That's good and bad. Because when they move, they gonna move $2, $3. When they bad, it's gonna move $2, $3. And so it moved, bro. It was moving, bro. It moves in, bro. This thing moving $15 a pop. You feel me? And it hit my 50% mark, and I was like, damn, I gotta take this L. All right, bet. But already I'm like, all right, if it hit this, I took it was like 808. I was like, all right, 808, that's my mark. Like, all right, bet. But I had a mark for it. I said, this sucker hit under 7.9, like under like 800 or something, like I'm gonna strike it. Bro, that thing hit 797. I said, that's it. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real, and I keep it real with my family. I was like, all right, it hit the 797, because I just took the 70 band L, I was like, damn. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn. Like, because it moved the way it moved, I'm like, it can hit 780. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was like, it can hit 780. Like, bet. And I was like, It hit the 797, but that thing shot back up to 841. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, I got meta. So I got 2 more plays, and I put it in a group. I was like, listen. I'm like, listen, y'all. Because I'm not one to take a hit and get discouraged. I'm like, I'm back in the lab. I'm back in the lab. I'm following my rules. So I'm in the lab, and watch this. If you took the options course, 2 of the plays I put in did my little hook. I was like, bet. The part was, though, the 2 plays I'm in, Meta, it got down to 290. Meta went to 290. Amazon went to 120. Google went to 120. I said, ooh, this striking distance. But because we were still in September, I was a little, I'm not gonna lie, because we were still in September, I was like, all right, it still got room. We in September. It hit, and it came back down. I said, I'm here. We last day of September. I'm like, it's the last day of September. October can be a shaky month because of the stuff we talked about. Here's my area. You know what I'm saying? It hit. First day of October, we get the spike. Today I was like, oh God. So let's go a little further today. Anyway, we here. We up 19%. Let's go. Look, this thing, oh God. Let's go a little further today. One more. Boom. I can't show y'all these 2 plays because I can't show y'all to 3 weeks. If you're in the Patreon, you know it. But as you can see, I was up. It dropped $2 on me today. One of them dropped $2. One of them dropped $5 every year. This one here, I'm going to tell you why this play pissing me off. This play is pissing me off so bad. Here's why this play is pissing me off so bad. Everything that I want to happen news-wise is happening. So all play. Everything that is happening news-wise is happening for this play to move the way I want it to move, but it's just not, it's doing completely opposite of what I wanted to do. Now, it's not doing completely opposite, it's moving in bunches. Bro, this play here is making me so mad. This is what it's doing. It's going down for 2 days, and then it go up 2 days, and I'm like, yep, soon as we break even or get where we want to go, it go back down. One of the people in the Patreon said, Trap, the day it broke even, I couldn't emotionally deal with it no more. I just got out. He said, Trap, he did. He said, I ain't gonna lie, Trap. Like, I feel you. It's moving how you said it, but it's emotionally, I can't deal with it. I was like, bro, I ain't even much. I said, I ain't mad at you. One of the dudes said, Trap, we was up 18% on it. I just got out. I couldn't deal with it. That's what it did. It went down 2 days. Then it bounced up. We up 18%. He said, bro, I couldn't deal with it. I just got out, bro. He said, I just got out, bro. I couldn't deal with it no more. And I think for me, I'm such a like, stick to my guns kind of person. And because I buy the leaps to give me, but I will say I am thinking about averaging down on this one. I gotta watch it close. But anyway, man, that's what we got going on right now, Recession Portfolio, man. I love the game, man. I love the game. Gutter CEO, he be in the Patreon, he be in the DM with me all the time. He be like, bruh, Trap, what we doing, bro? I be like, we here. He be like, bro, I'm with you. He be like, bro, I'm with you. Like, we rock. He be like, but I ain't gonna lie, this shit pissing me off. I'm like, it's part of the game, man. I love it, man. So tomorrow, I see you in the building. Tomorrow, like, yo, we rocking. You dig? Look, man, I love the game, y'all. And this is what I tell my people in Patreon. This ain't fake money for me. This real money. You know what I'm saying? I was up $290 on the year. We took 40 grand to buy some AVGO when it went down. We bought some. And I think right now, in profit, realized gains, I'm probably up like 180 something because we took that 60 something K hit on AVGO. It's real money. It's real money. So for all of my people in the options in the Patreon group, you know, I want y'all to understand that I always say this, I'm not the person I don't hide from nothing I do. We're going to 3,600. I rebuke that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I rebuke that in the name of Beyonce. I rebuke that in the name of Beyonce, some 3,600. Stay away from me. 3,600 is a full-fledged deep recession. All right. But everybody in the Patreon group, man, you want to get in the Patreon, here we go. We rocking out, man. Again, this is real money. I play with y'all. I'm with y'all every step of the way. You know, I'm still resilient. I'm playing the game for what it's worth. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't discourage me. Here's what I do know. If you're new to the Patreon, you kind of like, damn, bro, like, it hurt. But if you've been in the Patreon, you like, bro, like, I'm up so much, it's a part of the game because you've been rocking with me. So I'm rocking with y'all, man. Let's go a little further, Dave. Let's get to it, man. All right, let's get to it, man. So right here, the dollar is still the most used currency in the world when we're looking at SWIFT accounts. So here's one of the things we saw today. The dollar is at 42.4% of all international transactions in the world. The dollar is the most used. The euro, 36.9. Yep, Tamara said, yep, we've been rocking. So everybody who we've been in the Patreon for a minute, like we've been going crazy. So we still here. We ain't tripping. We positive on the year. We rocking out. The pound is at 4.2. The yen is at 3.9. The Canadian dollar is at 2.6. And everybody else is at 10.3. Here's what I want us to understand. When people be talking about BRICS, I'm not saying that it's like crazy, but what I am saying is the dollar is still like the most dominant currency in the world. It's the most dominant currency in the world. I'm from America. I want the dollar to be the most dominant currency in the world. I don't know what America is like not being the most dominant currency in the world. You don't know what the dollar is like not being the most dominant currency in the world. I don't think you want to know what that feels like. I like going in the world and majority of the world says we take USDA. I like how that feels. And I'll be honest with you, we don't know. One day it will change, but I'm gonna be real with you. We don't know if we're gonna be here when that happens. We don't know we're gonna be here. We be like, for now, okay, for later too. For later too. Because the one thing that we do know is this. We're not about to find out. I'm not about to find out. I'm not about to find out. I don't believe, I believe I'll be dead and gone when the dollar is no longer the most dominant currency. I believe that. I believe I'll be dead and gone when we figure out that when the dollar is no longer the most used. You know why? Because as of right now, even though the U.S. has done some things to people, countries, people still love doing business with America. Even though we are, even though people don't, we get it. We get it. Like America, here's the thing about people in America that's crazy, right? We always, and I know what us as black people in America, we truly have a love-hate relationship with this country. I get it. I ain't mad at you for that. I'm the same way, right? Listen, I get it. But here's what I do want you to understand. Here's what I want you to understand. Watch this. The America where the dollar is not dominant is an America that's not respected like you get right now. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that there's a reason why, like, I never could get, like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, yep, man, America be doing some down bad stuff. Right? But guess what? Ain't none of us never ran a country before. We don't know what them war games like. And I can promise you this. And this not me, like I wouldn't, like my cuz fought in the army. Let me say this, salute to everybody who fight for this country. That just ain't my ministry. But watch this. I will never talk bad about nobody who fight for this country. You know why? Because every day we wake up, we reap the benefits. Every day we wake up, we reap the benefits. You ain't never, in your life, yep, we had to deal with some internal issues here. That's true. Bet. I'm a black man in America, I'm gonna probably have to deal with racism to the day I die, no matter how much money I got. But guess what, one thing I ain't never worried about waking up in America? A damn bomb going off in front of my front door. Guess what I ain't never had to worry about waking up in America? What the people in Ukraine worrying about? What they want, like bombs going off, rescue teams. We ain't never had to worry about, like, I'm 40 years old. How old you, cuz? 49. You know why? So let me say this in the right context too, Jose. I want to say this in the right context. My condolences to everybody that got, what's the word I want to say? That was affected by 9/11, right? My condolences to that. But watch this. You know why 9/11 scared the shit out of us more than anything? Because it was the first time in any of our life where we got affected on home court. That was the first time. That was the first time in any of our life where we got affected on home court. We was like, hold up. That don't happen over here. Now, we can say, there's the conspiracy theories that we did it. Man, I don't be real with you. One thing I know about America, they ain't messing up the money. That messed up a whole bunch of money. The one thing I know, bro, that was the reason why that was so crazy. The reason why that had so much shock value was because we ain't never got hit at home. That was like, wait, what? What? You came here? The ultimate, that's the equivalent of somebody beating you up in front of your door. Like, yo, I'm gonna come in front of your house and beat you up. Shit, not in front of my house. My mom and them inside, my cousin inside. You ain't about to come here and do that. It was the first time we ever experienced that. That, even though a lot of people felt that, the shock value of the big dog got punched in the face in front of his house was more of a, now cuz I ain't never been in the army. You been in the army. Am I right or wrong? You feel me? Like that was, and I could be wrong. Yes, Pearl Harbor. I wasn't alive for Pearl Harbor. I said in our life. I wasn't alive for Pearl Harbor, fam. I wasn't alive then. I wasn't alive. I'm 41. When was Pearl Harbor? 42. I said in our life. I said in my life. I said in our life, fam. 42. The planes hit in what? 2001. So that person who was alive for Pearl Harbor was probably in their what? 60s, 70s, 80s. You feel me? I said in our lifetime. You feel me? So watch this. What did we do after Pearl Harbor though? You feel me? What did we do after Pearl Harbor? Here's another question. What did we do after 9/11? We made up some shit. They got missiles of mass destruction over there. I don't care what's going on. We going. We going. I don't care. I'm going. And we knew, bro, there ain't nothing over there like that, fam. We know why you going. We know why you going. We still ain't found them weapons. Man, we're talking about stocks, man. God damn. So I just want us to understand this, fam. I just want us to understand this. I want us to understand this, what I'm saying is, man, we talk a lot about America, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Bro, we take for granted the privileges that we have. Bro, I was out the country just now. I was in St. Lucia, bro. Bro, I'm in St. Lucia, bro. Man, one of the ladies told me my dream is for somebody to come to this resort and take me back with them. I said, what? She said, man, listen. She said, we can get a passport from here to Europe, but it's damn near impossible to get a visa to come to the United States. I said, huh? She said, we got to go to Barbados. We got to fly to Barbados, fill out for the visa, and if they didn't, first of all, she said, we got to save up. First of all, it takes forever just to save up to catch the flight. It's only a 30-minute flight. Look how much privilege we got. A 30-minute flight, bro, we like, bet, I could drive. You ain't driving from St. Lucia to Barbados. You ain't driving there. So you don't got that luxury. Feel me? Second thing was, she said, yo, she was like, I'm my dream, she said, my kids want to go to Disney World. She said, my kids want to go to Disney World, and I can't get them there. I was like, I can't get you there, fam. I can't do nothing for you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But like everybody there was telling, so you know me, I'm in my economic bag. I'm like asking everybody, like, what's up? What's up? What's up? They was like, nah. They was like, bro, like, if one of us get out of here, and you know, we looking like, bro, this St. Lucia, like, this thing is sweet. But they like, bro, like, you can only look at that thing so many times. I've been looking at that since I was a kid. I'm tired of seeing that thing. That thing don't do nothing for me. It's like, you only get 2 jobs here. You can either work at the airport, or you're gonna work in the resorts. Other than that, you getting how you live. You getting how you live. I was like, damn. She was like, we go to Barbados. You gotta. First of all, the money is so. She was like, y'all pay for American dollars to stay here, but they pay us in. They don't pay us in American dollars. They pay us in the local currency. I said, ooh, that's crazy. When she told me that, I immediately understood it was, they been hoodwinked. They been bamboozled. She said, so we got to save up to get to Barbados, to pay for the visa, and we got a high chance of getting denied. So now we got to try to stay over here to work just to get back. I said, yeah. Bro, like, we don't be understanding, like, the privilege we have. And I talked to the young boy. He was like, check this out, Trap. Like, he found out who I was. He was like, bro, you got 1 million followers. He was like, bruh, whatever you teach, I need to learn it. He was like, bruh, this young boy, he was cleaning the pool. He said, you know, this is an all right job. It's probably better than 70% of the people here if I ain't working at the airport. He was like, bro, but most people gonna work from resort to resort. That's their life. That's the best we could get. If you don't either work at the airport, get some type of government job, or you go to England. Or you go to UK. He said, but the crazy part about UK is, even over there, we limited. He like, and it's hard. I was like, damn. So we going for vacations and stuff, we don't realize that them people trying to scram. And so this is what I be telling people. Real talk. I ain't never heard nobody say, I won't leave America and go to China. I ain't never heard nobody say, I won't leave Jamaica, Mexico, the Caribbean, and go to Russia. Where they want to come at, bro? America. You know why? Because that dollar is mighty. All right, man. Let's go at 1-800-TRAPPER hotline, man. God damn. It's one of them nights, Jose. I don't care, Jose. Let's go.
Good evening, Trap. Jacqueline here. First of all, as always, I just want to thank you for everything that you are doing for the culture. And I really appreciate your transparency with your W's and your L's. And right now, as you know, the market is very volatile, and many of us new investors are frankly taking some L's and having a little bit of a hard time just navigating the emotions that come along with investing and the inevitable losses that we will sometimes have to take along the way. And so I wondered if you would mind sharing a little bit about a major loss that I know you took with Ford early on in your investing journey. If you don't mind sharing, was that an option or a buy and hold? How much did you lose? And then what were the major lessons that you walked away with? Thank you so much for sharing.
She is so beautiful. Yo, that voice is soothing. You go, queen. That voice is soothing. She got the hair to the side joint. She got the hair to the side. She do it twice? She admitted to do it twice? Yo, she had the Trap. I was just like, yeah. Bro, yeah. That was great. So, yes, Queen. Amazing. Thank you for being, Sade. That's it. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Feminine energy top tier. That's a fact. That was top tier. I ain't gonna lie. I was comfortable. In that. I just needed a pillow. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the sweet time. On the field. Spray the water. Yes, Queen. So, man, that's an amazing question. So, my loss this year, I had minor losses this year. Biggest loss this year was AVGO, 69,000, option play. Biggest loss, up to date. That was every other loss was real minor, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000. But I had 60, 70, 80,000, so we cut the losses short because I saw what was coming. We cut losses short. The AVGO play truly caught me off guard. That was 69,000. Yep, 69,000 on that play. Option play. Lesson learned on that. The biggest lesson I learned on the AVGO play was looking. I saw I went into September saying we not making no moves in September. The next day, I saw the stock fall from 923 to 880, and I said, oh, this is a great opportunity, but I'm going to be, hindsight, it was fool's gold, because a better opportunity would probably be getting into that 830 or 820 now at the end of September, riding it through. So, bigger lesson, I hadn't seen a drop like that so early before. And because it was on my list, I saw it go from 923 to 880. I was like, oh, this is a dope opportunity. We put the 890 call in. It wasn't even a big call, like 890. I was like, I'm gonna strike gold right here. It lined up the way I wanted it to. Biggest lesson, let September be September. No matter what it looked like, stay on the side, no matter what. I think that's probably my biggest, from that, just let September be September. I could let September be September, and whatever happens, don't even much worry about it, and jump back in October. So I think that was my biggest lesson for that, for sure. With the Ford, my biggest lesson was I think I lost maybe like 6,000. That was early in my career. My lesson for that was don't buy a company based on the name, on the idea of this company gonna be here for a while. That's when I came up with that concept. And that was a buy and hold play. Definitely a great question, Queen. Next. They say play it back, Trap.
What's up, Trap? It's D-Oaks. Hey, look, man, I had the privilege to work with your team as a volunteer in Philly. And, man, look, I must say, your team is A1. Now, look, man, question is this, Trap. What advice would you have for an entrepreneur who wants to build a strong team?
First of all, salute to you for coming through in Philly. Second, salute to you for copping the limited edition hats. You dig? Third, man, so I think the key to building a strong team is first identifying who you are as a leader. I think once you identify who you are as a leader, you have to understand your strengths, you have to understand your weaknesses, you have to understand your vision, you have to understand your mission, you have to understand your goals. After you understand those things, I think next you start building out. One of the key things to building a team is, and I can truly say this, making sure everybody on the team understands the vision. If everybody on this team understands the vision, the next thing for you as a leader is seeing how everybody fits into the vision. So from my perspective right here, I don't think nobody here is here for a paycheck. I think everybody here believes in the bigger vision of what we're trying to accomplish. And then what happens is, as a leader, you gotta go through phases where you lead with empathy. So even though we all make mistakes, even myself, and I own up to my mistakes. One of the things I don't do on my team is act like I can dish out what I can't take. So I demand a level of excellency here with leeway to make mistakes and learn, but I also will be the first to tell them, damn, that's my fault, y'all. I messed that up, y'all. Damn, that's on me, y'all. I think that's one thing. Another thing is I personally feel like I treat my team top tier. Like when we went on tour, nobody stayed in the Holiday Inn. Nobody stayed at the Red Roof Inn. Nobody stayed at the Best Western. We all stayed at the same quality hotel. When we went out to eat, I didn't say what you can or cannot get on the menu. The only thing I said was no drinking. I don't drink. That's the standard. So we go out now, I'm not buying no drinks, and so that's the standard. No drinking. But other than that, it is what it is. I think also compassion. But also one of the conversations I had with the team was, I said, yo, now that I didn't ride on a jet and make them ride. I needed to get a big enough jet to put 13 people on it. You know what I'm saying? 13 people got on a jet. For the tour, we had like a 15, 16-man crew. You know what I'm saying? We was okay with that. From the security to whatever, we all on a jet. And what happened was, I think personally the way I treat my team is simple. Now that we understand the standard, I expect the standard out of you. And if you can't uphold the standard before we lower the standard, we'll just remove you. And I think everybody on the team appreciates not staying in the Red Roof Inn. I think everybody on the team, B always make me laugh, excuse my language, because every time we do something, B say, let me put that on my list trap because you just put me on some rich nigga shit. Every city we go to, he be like, oh, okay, yep. You get in the store, you bought the clothes from to iron the clothes in the store. Bet rich nigga shit, I need to be on the list. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, fish baked in a salt bed. Yep, Trap, rich nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? So B, you know what I'm saying? What happens is a lot of times I expose them to stuff that I'm being exposed to. I'm new money. And so what happens is we getting the same experience at the same time. And so I'm like, yo, man, taste that, fam, taste that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm as excited as them. Another thing is we do stuff as a company. So I think in LA, at the end of the tour, we all ran Runyon Canyon. And after we all ran it, I had like a 5-minute talk with everybody on the team. So I think helpful communication, helping the team believe in the vision, but even more so, like I'm doing certain stuff. Like there's a business thing we going to that I just paid $50,000 for. Me, LaShawna, and Elise going. Because they doing another part of the business. But then there's another thing that me and Jose going to that's maybe like $3,000 a pop. And then later on, there's going to be something I'm going to take George and B on. Then I'm looking for something for Tootie. So it's understanding what I need for the vision, understanding where my team they might don't see it, but I see it. Okay, here's where they weak at. Here's where they strong at. And then putting them in a situation, like I know Jose is visual. He gonna adapt. He gonna catch it fast. So I got Jose coming to something with me specifically because I know what he gonna take and bring it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's identifying your team and making everybody like, yo, we doing this for 20 years. And if you don't got that type of vision, like, don't be here. And you can leave here and there's no hard feelings. And as the business grows, I ask my team this, yo, what's your financial goals? What's your personal goals? What's your career goals? And the reason why I want to know those goals is because now how you work in the business, and watch you not working for me. As you work in the business with me to build this brand, we're going to make sure we attach your personal goals to what you're doing, your career goals to what you're doing, and your financial goals to what you're doing. And if we can attach those with your performance, then we can keep growing. And everybody has a voice. One of the things I ask them all the time is, what do you see? How can I help you be better? And I'll say I always edify them. So if you notice on the tour, I had one segment where it was just like all for them. Everybody come on the stage. Come see what it looked like. Come feel it. Y'all notice every day on the show, when we open the show, I'm like, yo, Jose, how you feeling? Everybody's voice get heard. So what happens is everybody in the audience who's watching now, somebody gonna build a relationship with George. Somebody gonna build a relationship with Jose. Somebody gonna build a relationship with B. Somebody gonna we in the show, they like, today, oh, there go Dave. Hey, George, Jose. So it be. So I make sure it's understood that I can't do what none of they do. They can't be trapped. I can't be them. And it's a perfect harmony between us all. And everybody here is respected. So let's go a little further, man. I hope I answered your question.
Yo, Trap, what's good, King? I was wondering if you can just give me some information on how I can open up an account to start purchasing some T-bills. Interest rate has been kind of attractive, so I want to know how I can kind of get into that game also. And just a part two to this question is, how do I go about determining price targets for a stock or a company that I'm looking at? Appreciate all you do, King.
Great question. So you can go to your bank. I know for sure JP Morgan Chase does it. You can buy the T-bills and T-notes through them. Next, you go to US Treasury.org. Treasurydirect.org. That's it. Treasurydirect.org. I think that's it. It's treasurydirect.org or UStreasury.org. Something like that. Damn, I forgot. It's one of those two. And next, you could go to your bank. Your bank should sell them as well. As far as price targets, it depends on what you're doing, whether it's options, whether it's buying holds. Definitely everything. Khadijah, you are welcome, queen. You know that. You know I love you, girl. Yep. So price targets are kind of, there's a difference between price targets and buying points. So I definitely want to know that. But if you looking at buying points, definitely we use what is that right now, and we lose that based on, there you go, .gov, thank you. Based on you can use the enterprise value formula. Or if you on here, that means you were in the triple beam team, you can definitely use the triple beam to give you a fair value, and then look at how we set those price points in the Wall Street Trappin course for sure, brother. Love you, fam. Yep, let's go. Next, we good or we got one more?
What's up, Trap? Hey, appreciate everything you do for the culture, man. Hey, so my question is, hopefully you understand my question. So I was in your Philly show, and you told us to invest in 7 stocks: VOO, SMH, QQQ, Costco, JP Morgan, and Tesla. So basically, for a new investor like myself, for a jumping off the porch investor like myself, do you basically want us, are we still supposed to be finding a price to go in at? Or, so for example, earlier this morning at like 10 o'clock, I think it was, JP Morgan was trading at 145. So say we just wanted to get in the market, basically. So will we get in at 145, or is it still the research we got to do to find out what price to go into? Hopefully you understand my question, man. Once again, I salute you, Trap. you not only changed my life with this stock stuff, but you also are a life-changing person as far as my lifestyle. I completely changed my lifestyle because of you, and I appreciate you.
First of all, bro, stop trying to body piece me, dog. Stop trying to body piece me. You feel me? Stop. Don't get on this live no more with that damn jersey on, bro. Goddamn guns, bro. Second of all, you need to be in the gym. Let's get in the gym together, dog. You feel me? Nah, I'm playing with you. Definitely love that in living color shirt, dude, man. Definitely, that was a throwback. I love that. Thank you, King, for sure, man, for just, that's my goal, man. My goal is to, one, show that we can do this from a financial perspective, and two, man, show black men how we can be men, and how to lead, and how to, you know what I'm saying, representation. So, I wasn't specifically saying to invest in that. That was the building a trap house. And so collectively as a unit, that was like the actual city's portfolio, so to say. It wasn't, now don't get me wrong, those were great stocks. I think it was QQQ, VOO, SMH. For Philly, it was Costco, JP Morgan, and then Tesla. So that's definitely not a bad portfolio at all. Khadijah said he nice on the eyes. I can't deal with her. She get on my nerves. But definitely what I would want you to do is to at least put a price point on them. I'm not mad at JP Morgan. What I would want you to do is put a price point on it. If you ain't here, that means you got the triple beam. I would definitely want you to put it in a triple beam first so you can understand what it's worth. And then we set those price targets how I showed you from there. So definitely put those price points on. We don't want to just buy to be buying. We always want to put a price point on everything before we buy, if that makes sense for you, King. But definitely love, appreciate you, brother. Definitely appreciate you, King. Let's go. What is it? Oh, I thought that was setting up your trap house. I was about to say, why do we got setting up your trap house in here, boy? I was about to say, bro, why do we got setting up your trap house in here? I forgot, that's the... I was like, what the hell? Why do we got setting up your trap house in here, bro? I'm about to say Toot and Dave. Y'all slipping, dog. All right, man, let's get to it, man. So we are setting up your trap house right here, man. All right, let's go, man. First and foremost, Jose, we need the whole tea. All right, let's get to it, man. We set up your trap house first is... flush it up. Bloopers. Man, don't start with me, dog. Yeah, give me a commercial break right quick. Go to commercial break right quick, man.
What's good, trappers, man? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trapper. Right now, I want to invite you to an amazing experience full of value. That is my community, Trappers Anonymous. It's 100% the greatest fundamental investing community on the market. Listen, your portfolio should be a masterpiece. And the only way we get you there is if we help you to learn how to invest with confidence. Now listen, I get it. Like, you don't know a lot about stocks, or maybe you've heard people say how much money they lost in stocks, but I can guarantee you, one, because they weren't in the community, and two, they lack the information. Our goal in Trappers Anonymous is to help you, really to hold your hand on the journey to becoming a confident investor, learning how to navigate through the different events that the stock market goes through to take you from panic to encouragement. There's no better time than now. This is an opportunity only for those who are willing to be on the journey. So listen, man, click the link below. Come join me in Trappers Anonymous, man. I will see you in one of our many classes, whether it's Moat Monday, whether it's the 2-hour class we do on Sunday, or whether it's just a book club. Everything is geared toward making you a better investor so you can triple your net worth and turn your last name to an asset. It's your boy, Wallstreet Trapper. See you in the trap.
I just had to get back on track, y'all. I've been in tour mode, y'all, so I'm, getting it back on track, man. So, all right, man, let's get into it, man. All right. First one is, let's go, man. We got flush it or flip it. All right, first one is CVS, man. Second largest chain of, had to take a sip of the trap juice, man. Y'all already know. First is second largest, like pharmaceutical store, distributor. Huh? Walgreens. But profits are down. Amazon is definitely a huge threat. How do we feel? Flush it or flip it? All right. Next up, man, we got IBM. Big Blue. Definitely has been impacted by this new age technology. It is definitely a shadow of itself, but the company still has an amazing dividend. That is not really in jeopardy. IBM, y'all, how we feel? Flush it or flip it? Somebody say throw the whole market away. All right, let's talk about this one, yo. Berkshire Hathaway. Now, I'm going to talk about Berkshire B, not A, because I ain't got that much money to be putting in no more stock. You feel me? How we feel about Berkshire Hathaway, man? Old Warren Buffett favorite. You know what I'm saying? Flush it or flip it? 100%? I'm going to give y'all 2 minutes. How you feel, Jose? You're definitely gonna make some money over there. All right, man. Next, Capital One, man. Definitely not in the big six when it comes to banks. One of the smaller banks in the game. Definitely is a fee-based bank. But what's in your wallet? Flush it or flip it? Capital One. Why?
That will help me get my credit up. Capital One help me get my credit up. So I got love for
This man ain't never spoke on a stock in 17 weeks of us doing this. And all of a sudden, he got something to say. I don't even care what I thought. When he said, I'm going the other way. Man, I'm getting out of here. Just because Jose said, I like that. Nope. It's the same man that said a Netflix stock a week. Yo, in the cold play, he was dead ass. Netflix a week, keep you off the street. Oh, my God. I can't do this with this guy. All right, man, Medtronic. So this one is in the medical device space. Definitely a strong company. Great balance sheet. All right this year. How do we feel about it? Medtronic is in the medical technology. Medtronic. How do we feel? Flush it or flip it? I like it. Now, I never can pronounce this right. Leidos? Leidos. So Leidos is, I'm going to let y'all really know who they are. Now, they do a lot of stuff, but the main thing they do is when you go through the airport, they're the metal detectors you go through in the airport.
It's the biggest IT government provider.
Yep. Biggest IT government. Yep. When you do this. And the other one. You just walk through. Mm-hmm. And the machine. Flush it or flip it. They ain't making no money. Somebody said you closing the vote too fast, Jose. All right, that's on me. I'm gonna let him run through it there. All right, American Tower. So this is definitely the biggest telecommunications REIT. So what they do is when you look in the air and you see the phone lines running, they are 70% the company that you're gonna see. 70%. How do you feel about American Tower? How do y'all feel about American Tower? Flush it or flip it. And it pays a monthly dividend. Trash. Trash. Track the supply. Track the supply. Listen, huge niche market. Strategically placing all of their stores in rural areas. Not only do they sell the clothing, they sell the boots, they sell farmer supply, they sell feed. They're the go-to for industry. They are the Walmart of farmers, but not cheap, but as far as location. Tractor supply, how do we feel? Flush it or flip it? They say we was closing too fast. I'll give you a little time. The supply of the tractors. How much, what we doing? Flush it or flip it? I like them. First Supply. So there's one of the companies that supplies electricians, plumbers with conduits, P-traps. What's the word I'm trying to say? I don't want to say utensils. Equipment that they need in the industry. First Supply, one of the leaders in the industry. How do we feel about it? Take your toiletries and go down the toilet. Last but not least, man, CSX, man. One of the big four when it comes to railroads. Strong company, been around a long time. Super toll moat. Ain't no more railroads getting built, so they gonna be here for a while. People always talk about how 18-wheelers get stuff across, and we forget that without the trains, a lot of stuff don't even get here. CSX, how do we feel about it? Flush it or flip it? Nah, they trash. Their returns ain't been all that. All right, man, let's go. All right, man, listen. Tonight was one of those nights, man, where more than anything, it was truly about helping us understand how to play this game. For me, it is important to bring some flavor to this game. But more than anything, the most important part about this game is helping you all learn how to navigate through this space with confidence. And I used to say this a whole lot, but I don't know why I stopped saying it. But my main 3 goals is to help you build legacy, invest with confidence, and turn your last name into an asset. And whether we realize it or not, every step that you take towards that, every investment you make, every Trappin tools you tune into, every financial decision you make at getting better, you are walking toward those goals. We don't just say that mantra each and every week just for us feel good. We say that because it means something to us. We say that because a part of that is like a part of us. So when we say something like, my ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name to an asset, to me, that's one of the most important things that can be said in that mantra, because that means I, you, me, as a team, as a unit, as a family, are taking sole responsibility for the guardianship. We are making it an obligatory duty that we turn our last name, whatever it may be, into an asset. So we turn the Smiths, we turn the Howards, we turn the Wells, we turn the Johnsons, we turn the Winfields, the Ramsey, we turn the Bennett. We turn that last name into an asset. And the value of that asset depends on how much you can increase the family's purchasing power. But if you go a little bit deeper, it depends more on what is the blueprint that you're leaving for your family to continue what you started. We think about wealth. I said it on the tour, man. $1 million is not enough. How many generations can you free? How many generations can you put in position to win? The same way you come to Trappin Tuesdays each and every Tuesday and listen, this is not just to be entertained. You're supposed to be taking notes. You're supposed to be finding out how can you significantly and dramatically shift whatever it is that's going on in your family right now. I'm talking about us taking quantum leaps. A lot of times we get into situations and we go into wanting to learn something, and we go into that situation with a cup half full. I challenge you from this moment on to get in every situation with a cup half empty. And the reason why I actually say that to you is because if you go with the cup half full mindset, then you have no room for overflow. But if you go with half empty mindset, you know that what you have isn't enough and you need more. And you're open and accepting to new information. Everything we've been taught so far about money, I want you to think about it as being wrong. And the reason why I want you to think about it as being wrong, because when you think about it as being wrong, it lets you know you now have to go against everything that you have been taught. And one of the things I've said 1,000,000 times is orthodox information gets you average results. And so when you look at the life you have now, it is based on the information that you have already learned. So in order to go somewhere that you've never been, you got to learn something that you never knew from somebody who's already did it. Now, you can look at me and say, well, Trap, you sell courses. And I'll say, but I invest too. And I probably invest more than what I sell. And the thing about my life is, I'm being realistic with you, is I can truly now change every person around me's life with information. Because the information is more valuable to me than the money. The money is a byproduct of me implementing the information. I think sometimes we don't value the things that we buy from people that look like us, but we value the things that we buy from people who don't look like us, and we know that they sold it to us. How long did you think college was the prerequisite to you having success? How long did you think that? How long did they tell us, like, if you had to be a straight A student in school in order to be successful? And I saw 50 Cent say, everybody who graduated with honors in college works for me. I said, damn, that's an interesting perspective. And I have nothing against college. I have nothing against nobody working a job. But what I will tell you is this, yo. Those aren't the only avenues to success. I believe that everybody, in order to achieve success, you need to learn to achieve wealth. You need to learn how to do three things. You need to learn how to invest. You need to learn how to sell something. You need to learn how to protect your assets. If you learn those three things, it's your triangle offense. One of the things we often say is you got to be the last one to get it out the mud so everybody behind you can get it out the market. You have a unique gift, and whatever your market is, go thrive in it. I'm an advocate for everybody in this world has a gift. You have to release your gift into the world, and then once you release your gift into the world, you then become fruitful. You become the multiplier, and then you can become the common denominator in the success of your family. If you look right now, I want to ask yourself a question. What is one thing that yourself and everybody in your family have in common? If you look at that one thing that all of you all have in common, I want you to ask yourself, is the one thing that we all have in common, has it changed us for the better? And if it hasn't, I want you to ask yourself, what makes you uncommon? And then what makes you fit for the fight for financial freedom? Man, I love this game. I love it when I make up in the morning. I love it when I go to sleep at night. I love it when I'm eating lunch. I love it when I'm on a plane. I love the game. I love the wins. I love the losses. I love the stalemates. Man, I couldn't imagine my life without this game. It's the one thing I know I can do until I die. Playing a wealth game don't got an age limit. I never have to retire from it. I may retire from teaching it one day, but I even love this because I understand that my personality, I understand that I don't think no one can teach better than me. Somebody probably can make more money than me. That's cool. But teaching it, I love it too much. Impact first. It's the way we lead. You can't do a 3-hour show by yourself for 63 weeks and you ain't love what you do. It's impossible. Missing a week never crossed my mind. Because to see y'all in the chat every week, to see y'all commenting, to see y'all coming to shows, man, that's what I live for. I never once thought about doing a pre-recorded show. You know why? Because the energy ain't the same. I love the game. Most importantly, man, I love y'all. I know what this did for my life. This vision has helped me build something. Otherwise, I don't know what I would be. What is it that you can build? What is it that you can grow? What is it that you can nurture and that can change your whole family, but also impact others? And I think if we start moving our life around, if we stop thinking about ourselves and we start putting other people in front of us, if we stop being so individual and start thinking like a community, if we stop being so individual and start thinking about others, I truly think that prosperity mindset will kick in. I don't know, Trappin' Tuesdays, Flush It or Flip It. It's my unique perspective on the world. Am I right all the time? Hell no. But I embrace the wrongs. I love when somebody can come in the chat and correct me. I'm not too big for that. I love going on tour with just me and my team. I don't gotta be with a bunch of people. Because I know what we building. And I'm telling you, when you build something that's significant, man, can't nobody take that away from you. When you build something, you say, I want to put my family on, can't nobody take that away from you. One of the things I love about Ross is Ross said, people say you can't work with your family. He said, they're a damn lie. My mama run my company and my sister. All I do is show up. And that breathed life into me because I want to put my family on. But then Jose became a friend. Brandon became a friend. So now I'm putting my family and my friends on, and God damn it, they get to do what they love. So don't ever tell nobody to tell you what you can't do. Be willing to defy the odds. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Be comfortable with going against the grain. And do it because you love it, not because of the spotlight. Do it because you love it, not because how much money you're going to get. I promise you, when you walk into your purpose for the season you're supposed to walk in it, I promise you the abundance that will come to you will be unmatched. I tell Jose all the time, man, we probably ain't gonna make no money off this, bro. But... And before you know it, out of nowhere, boop, here come. Because I love it. And if you think that this only about stocks, you missed the whole part of why we doing this. If you think it's only about stocks, man, you missed the whole idea of why we doing this. If you think Wall Street looks like us now, it's just about stocks, you missed the whole point. You're missing the whole movement. When I say Wall Street looks like us now, man, it started with getting the street dudes out the street. It started with trying to help the strippers get out the club. But then as I got a little better, the strippers from prostitutes. But as I got a little further, it was like, yo, this how we can help the mom who work in 1 and 2 jobs, who ain't never home with her kids. This how we can help the father who just come home from jail, who can't get a job and he don't want to work. He tired of working on a garbage truck. He working in construction. This how we can help. I say Wall Street looks like us now, man. It's not about a skin tone. It's about a class. And it just so happened that I want to help my people too. When I say Wall Street looks like us now, it's not just about me selling some merch to try to get some money. It's like, no, I want this to be our uniform. When I walk through the airport, they be like, what that mean? Yup, this what it mean. Coming from St. Lucia, man, I saw the dude, he had the same. I said, okay, we're in the airport together. I want to see that. I want to see us. This is a movement that represents us. This is a movement that lets the world know we are here. This is a movement that lets the world know we're not that dumb money. This is a movement that lets the world know we are the next generation millionaires. This is a movement that lets the world know the financial revolutionaries, we are here, we are front, we are center. This is not your grandfather's stock market. This is our stock market. We will win more than we lose. We will not forfeit. We will die playing this game. We will pass our assets on. We don't need to be in your country clubs because we're going to create our own. This is Wall Street looks like us now. It ain't about trap. It's about the trappers. It ain't about Leon Howard. It's about all of us. It ain't about me. It's about us. So I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna help my people make money. We're gonna take some L's along the way, but guess what? We're gonna make more money than we lose. I guarantee that. You know, ain't nothing in life guaranteed but death and taxes and making some money as a trapper. I can guarantee that. We're gonna turn our last name to an asset. We're gonna create new normals. We're gonna set new boundaries. And we're gonna play the wealth game the way it's supposed to be played. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trappin, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And we back, y'all. The rest of the year, we locked and loaded. So each and every Tuesday, man, I want to see y'all at 7 o'clock. Man, let's get these subscribers up. Let's get to 100,000 by the end of the year. Man, you got to tell all your people what we doing over here. Don't hold the information to yourself. Let your people know this is my dog, he cooking. This is my brother, he cooking. This is my mentor, he cooking. This is the homie, he cooking. We put these tags up. I want y'all to go and put this in y'all group chat, man. We gonna grow together. And every day Jose drop an episode on Apple, on the podcast networks, y'all. Like, they ain't 99 shows better than us. I can know that. So I gotta start posting it more on my stories. Instagram be suppressing my stuff, but we don't care. We don't hide our likes. I don't care if we get 200 likes or 2,000 likes or 20,000 likes. Guess what? Trap ain't never hit a like. You know why? Because I ain't did it for the likes. And I know we be having some fire content, but guess what? I don't do it for the likes, but guess what? Y'all gotta like it, y'all gotta share it, y'all gotta turn y'all notifications on, y'all gotta help me, fam. Y'all gotta help me. We come in every week for 2, 3 hours, 4 hours sometimes. Man, I need y'all to help me. I don't need them. I don't care about their algorithm. I ain't gonna never complain about that. Because I know one thing, we strong as the Trappers. So I need y'all to turn y'all notifications on Instagram. I need y'all to share everything we put out. I need y'all to go to Apple Podcasts and download as many episodes as you can. Put it on automatic download. Jose drop a link every week. I need you to follow this page. Let's get this up to 100,000. I need you to go to the Wall Street Trapper page. Let's get that up. It ain't about me just saying what I need to do. It's about dominance, y'all. Let's dominate the game. Let's let it be known that ain't no community stronger than the Trapper community, because nobody don't give more game in the investment world about this markets, about being wealthy families than Wall Street Trapper. Now, my competition ain't nobody but CNBC. My competition ain't nobody but Bloomberg. My competition ain't nobody but Fox News. Anything outside of that, yo, I don't got no competition. I ain't compete with nobody. I'm competing with the networks, because that's who flood us with the bad information. That's who speak over our head. So you ask me who I'm beefing with. Beef, man, I ain't got no beef with nobody that's doing this like me. I got beef with them big old networks who think because they got more money than us that they can put out the information. No, it's way more of us. We ain't got the money yet, but guess what? We got the numbers. We got the numbers. I ain't telling you don't watch Netflix, but what I am telling you is it need to be 10,000 of us in here on every Trappin' Tuesdays. Every time Trap make a post, we need to be flooding that. Every time Trap drops something on the podcast networks, we need to be flooding that. We need to be copying that. We need to be sending that. We need to be pasting that. We need to be leaving a review on that. Yo, this how we win, y'all. This how we win, y'all. Y'all see the screen. Y'all see the thing now, ain't on the TV no more. We got it popped up on the thing right on side my face now. You know why? We getting better. It don't look weak. My competition can't be nobody in the podcast world. We all on the same, we just doing it a different way. My competition gotta be CNBC. My competition gotta be ABC. My competition gotta be them, because they don't speak to us. I speak to us. We can look at CNBC all day and be like, man, I don't know what the hell they're saying. And then soon as Trap comes say, like, damn, Trap using the analogies. Trap, I get it now, Trap. It's a reason. My voice speak to my people. Their voice ain't gonna speak to us. I don't care how hard they try. They don't know how to relate. They can't relate if they try. But I need us, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, we growing. But guess what? Every day I'm gonna do this in the t-shirt and the tank top. The baking soda gonna stay up there, it don't matter. The triple bean gonna stay up there, it don't matter. The sound's gonna stay up there, it don't matter. We probably gonna get more. We getting better. Because there's a standard of excellence that come when I say Wall Street looks like us now. There's a standard of excellence when you put on this t-shirt, when you put on that hat, when you put on that jogging suit. That's a standard of excellence. You don't represent me, you represent us. You represent something bigger than you. So for me, guess what? This don't represent me. This represents something way bigger than me. You ain't gonna see Trap out here doing no fugazi stuff. You know why? Because if Trap do something fugazi, guess what? I done did something fugazi for all of us. I done made all of us look bad. I'm out here chilling. I'm out here being a great father. I'm out here being a great leader. I'm out here being an outstanding citizen. I'm out here, you know why? Because I at Wall Street, I'm in the airport. Wall Street look like us now. I'm in St. Wall Street look like us now. You know why? I'm representing all of us as a whole, not as an individual. I'm representing all of us. And so when you put this on, I need you to know you represent all of us. Yo, when I see somebody like Mr. Beast, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, damn, yo, we can do that. I'm like, we can do that. We powerful like that. We just gotta be consistent. I'm looking at this man make a post and in 1 hour, he got 2 million views. I'm like, bet I'm looking at the page like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, it's funny or whatever, but I'm like, bro, like, I bet, let's go. I'm like, Jose, this the standard. I just saw the dude got his logo now on the Charlotte Hornets. I'm like, oh, he making moves. But he been consistent. He been showing up for his community. I said, Jose, we consistent. So all I'm asking y'all, yo, man, every week, man, let's get this up, man. We 63 episodes in, man. We shouldn't be having 2,500. We should be having 5,000, 6,000 people on here, as much game as we give out, y'all. But I can't do it alone. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, because y'all been consistent. But it's time for all us to up our game, y'all. It's time for all us to get better. It's time for all us to commit. They say we can't stick together. They say all we want to do is be entertained. They say all we want to do is be criminals. They say all we want to do is fight each other. They say all we want to do is kill each other. But I say they don't know what we want to do. That's a stigma they putting on us. We gonna change that. We gonna put ourselves in a light that we won't put ourselves in a light on. If you think I'm playing, why you think all this shown on TV is the black people running into the stores? We ain't the only ones stealing. Everybody's stealing. Man, but we gotta elevate, y'all. We can't let them shine a light on us that they shine a light on. We can't let them tell the story about us that they won't tell. We can't let them say they the only ones making money. It's a whole bunch of us up in here making some money in the market. Yeah, we take some L, but God damn it, it's a whole bunch of us that's making money, that's playing the game different, y'all. So I need us as a whole, man, let's go make Wall Street look like us now, the #1 network on YouTube. Let's make us the #1 investing channel on YouTube. We got some more stuff coming. We got some more stuff coming. Trust me. We finished that tour, that was for a reason. We coming the rest of it, that's for a reason. We got some dope stuff coming. But man, we need y'all to rock out with us too. You feel me? We need y'all to rock out with us too. And I'm just focusing on building what Trap building, yo. I'm just focusing on building a Wall Street looks like us now network. I want this to be one of the most powerful networks in the game, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Man, good night, man. Next week.
Studio Mix.